Welcome everyone to the video. We are going to review the summons for this week, but first I want to thank my members of the channel. If you want to become a member, link is in the description. Thank you, Sir Oliver Shin, Judith, Dennis Hammersley, Zivitar, Morinar, Hillary Goldstein, Run and Run Reacts, Jen Hunt, Torin McClure, Don Shen, and our newest member, Red Leg Immortal. So thank you guys for being supporters of the channel. Now we're going into the summons for this week, and we have an interesting summon to start off, which is the Joffrey's Guardian Guaranteed Summon. Now, the Joffrey's Guardian Guaranteed Summon is you will get 100% 10 drops of the new Hound, who is a Baratheon and a Lannister, which is good for 2 towers. He does have a very fast speed move, which gives a shield of their max HP, which is important. And then if you have Treasury 5, which is relevant in the Lannister faction, whenever he uses the skill on someone who already has the protection, he's going to do 600% physical damage to a random enemy and deceives that enemy for 3 turns. Now, bear in mind, he is a protector, so that 600% sounds really nice, but the protector's attacks are lower. But 600% is 600%, and it is a legendary, and that does help. And the deception does help as well, especially if you are in the tower and you are up against the boss. You can shut them down for 3 turns, which is good. So the first time he marks an ally with the Hound's protection, he's going to spawn 4 coin gems. Again, these gems are used with special attacks to make them more powerful. And when the marked ally uses their skill, the marked ally and the Hound will heal for 25% of their attack. Now, the Treasury and the Lannisters are not super amazing, but we still have to see what the new Joffrey is going to be like. So you have to just test this out and see if it works for you. He does serve 2 purposes, so you can use him in the Baratheon tower and you can use him in the other tower. Right off the bat, that makes him worthwhile. Do you want to spend your gold for him? That's another question. I was able to get him to 2-star, so it might be a little expensive. I would wait for the Joffrey and the Hound summon with green tokens. The next one is the summon with 4 characters, and I do not like 4-character summons. It is diluted. You could get the original Joffrey, you could get Jaime, you could get the Hound, and you could get Tyrion. But you will have to spend more to get them in a 4-man pool. So this is only whale territory. If you really want the Lannisters, I would wait for the Joffrey and Hound bundle that comes out later if you really want them. The next one we have is the Khalasar, which has Daenerys, Khal Drogo, Dothraki Longbraid, Dothraki Bloodrider. These are the free city members. Now, everyone has Zaro, and the free city bonus is interesting because it does give you 40 to 100% more stamina from all sources. Now, the free cities faction is a gamble because they have not rebalanced the free cities. However, this 40% stamina gain from all sources can trigger speed in events. So free cities plus the greens has been used for the ability to start off the match with getting attacks off. So free cities is also used in the pit. They're not super effective. The more effective of the 2 is Daenerys, and the reason why is because she passes stamina at fast speed. She heals and she passes stamina at fast speed. This is important, and this is boosted with the Free City synergy. She is a utility character, a very important utility character, but not an essential. Not an essential. When she falls below 1% HP, she stays there, and her stamina is instantly filled. So she is very good. I like her a lot. You could use her in a lot of teams. But green tokens are so precious, so free to plays and cheap to plays, I would not recommend this. Whales, this is a gamble if you want to get an advantage with the Free City stamina gain. Next we have We Light the Way, and this is a summon that is coming up very often. It is a 3-person summon, so just bear in mind it is going to cost you more and take more summons to get the characters up at higher star levels. The greens, what else can I say about them? They're the best in the game. Until they release something that will reduce the stamina gain from the start, there is going to be no better team. They start with 75% stamina filled, and auto lead gives 15% stamina to your allies. So, and right now Sunfire can go turn 1. Now that's for raid. That's not for raids because you can't use a dragon, but you can use Kristen on the team, or you could use someone else. But you got to get them to, I believe, 6-star for the 10 birthright. 10 birthright. The birthright effect will increase damage and abilities. So if you can get them to 6-star, you will take full advantage. They do dominate in raids. They are the best raid team out there. They are amazing in events. We have to see the new events because Rhaenyra has been nerfed. She does not create 2 random power-up gems on an enemy death unless they are afflicted by fire. So that might take off the part that you want to use her for. Stannis is still viable, and he will destroy gems, which can create cascades and do stamina. So he is definitely an option. But this is the greens. And if you want the best team possible for your money, currently, this is the summon for you. 3 great characters, Sunfire and Aegon, you can get in the Rook's Rest summon, so that you will get over time naturally, and you'll get Kristen from the Rook's Rest summon. But the greens are the team to have. The greens are the team. Now we have Order of the King's Guard, which has Jaime Lannister and Barristan Selmy. First of all, Barristan Selmy I went after because I was so excited. Look at this health. This health is like an epic character. It is pitiful. He taunts for 5 turns, but when someone drops below 50% health, but he's made out of toilet paper. He just falls apart. You could just flush him away. He's gone, and he doesn't do the job. I like Barristan Selmy for the shield team to protect Baelish, but he's too weak. So you're going to not want to summon him. Zinger, you got to adjust Barristan and make him stronger. He has a lot of potential. Jaime has been nerfed. Jaime has a treasury move for bonus damage, but his leadership ability has been hurt. You need Treasury 1 to repeat the strike on each new wave when he attacks, and it's no longer 300% attack physical, it's 200%. So this could work in lower difficulties, but on the higher difficulties like Kingslayer, it's not going to work anymore. He is a part of the Lannister faction, and I am using him in Crown's Challenge, so he is useful. Barristan you can also use in the Crown's Challenge, but he is so squishy he dies so easily. And then finally, we have Candidate of the Kingsmoot, and this features the Greyjoys, and we have Senior Murte, who loves the Greyjoys, but I really can't recommend this. I really can't recommend this. Unless you're a Greyjoy fan, they really don't help you progress much in the game. They don't you have better raid teams to use your green tokens on. They are not going to be helpful in events. And the other content, like the dragons, you could use other characters. You need high stars for good potential on them. Just save your resources and do not summon this banner. So to summarize, the Hound banner, I would wait for Hound and Joffrey if you really want to build Lannisters. But wait to see how Joffrey's kit is, because Joffrey's kit is going to make or break the Lannisters. It's going to be very important. The Khalasar, if you want to take a gamble with the Free Cities stamina boost for a potential upside in events, then that might be worth a gamble and getting them up a few stars. We Light the Way, definite power summon. This is your best summon. 3 characters, so it is going to cost you more. Order of the Kingsguard, I would stay away from it unless you want to build Lannisters. And Candidate of the Kingsmoot, just stay away from it. Don't do it. Comment below and let me know if you're going to be summoning, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Take care, all.